dreams to life. Shine. From the golden age to the modern flight. Yeah, yeah. Cheap Comic Collector makes it all just right. Welcome, welcome to the funkiest spot. Woo! Cheap Comic Collector, giving all we got. Come on. Dive into the tale, superheroes hot. That's right. Click that subscribe, let the fun hit the spot. Got them heroes, villains, sidekicks too. Well now, each page turn a new world view. Snap, laughs, gaffs, stories, fresh and true. Hey there, stick around, we got more to do. Welcome, welcome to the funkiest spot. Oh yeah, Cheap Comic Collector, giving all we got. Let's go, dive into the tale, superheroes hot. Come on, click that subscribe, let the fun hit the spot. Woo!
Happy Saturday, everybody. How you guys doing? Thanks for being here once again. Appreciate it. I finally got smart and put my root beer in an insulated cup so it will stay cold. Hope you're having a good day. Hope today was good for you. Let me slide back a little bit here. We have, Random Reads joined the Super Friends, our membership program, this past week. So thank you, Kevin, and everybody else that's a member. Appreciate that. And I thought I had it. Yeah, there it is. Many thanks to the Super Friends channel members who help make this show and other shows possible. And thank you guys. Really appreciate you being here and joining the membership and all of that. If you're new and you're not a member, that's okay. It's not a membership show tonight. We're just doing $3 auctions. And let's see who else. We got Gary saying hello, everybody. Hello, Gary. Quentin waving hello. Dave's in the house. Diabetic Superman. Easy Comic Reader sent a super chat. That means we have to start the show with a giveaway. Well, let me just grab the first book in the box, and that'll be our giveaway for $2. Matt's here from Heroes for Hire Comic Club. Yeah, Matt, we're changing things up. It's too hard for me to take care of my mom and do the show during the day, so we are starting last week or so. We changed it to nighttime, and that's what we're doing from now on. Jackson Roy Kirk's in the house. Hello, Jackson. And sorry about the mix-up on your books. Thank you for understanding. And I'm a dunce. Vilma, hello. Thanks for coming by. And Dave's feeling good tonight. That's good. Glad to hear that. I don't expect to sell a whole lot of books tonight. Most of it we've shown before, and a few weeks ago, I think, if I did the order correctly. But I especially feel that way because I got so many amazing books in this week, and I can't show them until tomorrow's membership show. because that's the unboxing show. So I've got a ton of amazing books. I got in like one, two, three, four, four. I think I get in like 12 packages this week. It's the most I've gotten in a long time. And lots of good stuff in there. So, oh, we got 12 members. Matt, Heroes for Hire Comic Club just joined Super Friends. Thank you, Matt. Miss Mars in the house. Hello, hello. All right. Good to see everybody. I've been a little bored today without doing the show, to be honest. I kind of, once it gets too hot to work outside or anything, and I just kind of take a nap. Pretty much it. Just take a nap. um, so yeah, let's change over to the other camera here. We'll get started. And that's going to be our giveaway, thanks to Easy Comic Reader sending a super chat. We've met our goal by hitting one super chat tonight, but don't let that stop you from sending more. Every super chat triggers a giveaway. So if anybody wants to have some fun and give something away, we can do that. And Razor Comics in the house. Hey, Ray. How's it going, buddy? And let's see. I feel like I'm lost doing it at night, but people say that it's better at night. So I don't know. There's my light. And my camera got bumped just before the show, too, so I knew it was going to be off a little bit. There we go. All right, so this is the giveaway. Master of Kung Fu number 78 was the first box in the book. So thank you, Mike. We're going to get that giveaway up there. But let me set it up first. All right. Type super chat in the comments to join. Hashtag super chat. And you could win Master of Kung Fu. No need to make a purchase. All you have to do is live in the United States, so it doesn't cost me an arm and a leg to ship it to you. I'm cheaper at night. No. I live in Arizona. That's barely the United States. Yeah. Yeah. I've been to Arizona. You can have it, man. It's hotter than hell there. Although they did have a cool amusement park when I was a kid. I don't know if it's still there or not. All right. It says we got 11 people watching. And oh, I got to pull the controls back up again. All right. Car broke down in Arizona. Oosh. Hope it wasn't summertime. All right, we got 7 people in there. That's probably all we're gonna get. So let's go ahead and run that sucker. Razor Comics, you are the winner of Master of Kung Fu number 78. Hooray! It's your lucky night. Surf Blue, what are you doing? I just gave a comic book away because somebody sent me a super chat. So we're going to hit reset just in case somebody sends me another one. And we'll get that off the screen. And Dan Elvin in the house. All right, so here we go. $3 a book, free shipping if you get 10 or more. You can build your stack, as you guys know. We got Master Kung Fu number 83. And in case we have new people watching, since we're at a new time, just going to explain a little bit about how we do it. We don't go through the book unless somebody's interested in the book. So if you're interested, shout it out. Put in a bid. You can always retract it if there's something wrong with the book that you don't like, or if it's not in good enough shape. And then we'll go through it page by page, looking at, pointing out all the defects that we see. Otherwise, we just start showing books and go through them. So we got Black Hawk number 245, 30-cent cover by Joe Kubert. Uncle Scrooge number 261, The Return to Xanadu. Aquaman Special number 1 from 1988. That is not faded. That is the actual color of the book. And we got Gru number 1 from Image Comics. This one does have quite a bit of spine ticks on it. And Dave's interested in the Master of Kung Fu. So we're going to show the book. It is a little worn. Hey, so that one's going to Dave. Thank you, sir. Thanks for getting us started. And next up we have Green Lantern Corps number 224, the final chapter. So I believe this is the last issue. It's thicker than normal. It's by Gil Kane. Yep, last issue, I believe. Does have a couple spine ticks in it. Young Indiana Jones Chronicles number 10 from Dark Horse. Donald Duck Adventures number 12. Lost in Space. This is number 12. And it looks like there's a corner missing, but that's not the case. That's the artwork. It just makes it look that way. Donald Duck Adventures number 18. That's a funny story, especially for collectors. It's Donald starts making soap, in limited editions and foil wrappers and things, just like comic books are done. So it's pretty funny. Bowerman and Iron Fist, number 70. Batman and the Outsiders, number 1. If anybody has a regular number 1 of Batman and the Outsiders, that's the only issue I still need to complete my set. I would happily trade for it. Donald Duck Adventures, number 24. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, number 3 from 1990. And another Donald Duck Adventures, number 29. Reprinting in Darkest Africa. Isn't that a cool cover? That's neat. And I think that's actually a panel from inside, and they just made the cover out of it, but that's cool. Green Lantern 184. Got all 3 of them on there. Except now there's 4, right? Kyle Rayner wasn't there yet. Ragman, number 5. Sin Mars going after Power Man, number 70. And this is a pretty nice copy. I don't really... might be a little dirty on the UPC code, but just barely. I don't see any actual spine ticks on there. And that one is going to Missing Mars. And where did I put his pile? There he is, up on top. And Gary Woods looking for Green Lantern 184. That's this one. And this one's pretty clean. It does have a couple spine ticks. They're not real defined, but they're there. Pages are still pretty white, though. And that's for Gary Woods. And Higgy Pop's in the house. Hey, Higgy. Thanks for stopping in. Next up, Adventure Comics number 487. Dal H for Hero. This is one of the... I used to like this series when I was a kid. I don't really know why, because I don't remember ever trying to like send in a hero or anything for them to use. So, um, but I thought it was cool. I guess because I got in on the ground floor of it, I enjoyed it. There's 479. One of my favorite covers from the Goofy Adventures series. This is Goofy Adventures number 8. Looks like there's a spot of something on that O right there that's not going to come off, I don't think. Whether or not, it's pretty nice. Adventure Comics 477. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight number 18. Kazar the Savage number 21. Omega the Unknown number 10. Batman number 471. A lot of spine ticks on that one. That should probably be in the $2 bin. Justice League of America 159. Jonah Hex, Commandy, Miss Liberty, Black Pirate, Enemy Ace, Viking Prince. Oh, that's not Commandy, that's Viking Prince. Okay. My bad. They look a lot alike. Warlord number 6. First issue special number 3, Metamorpho. And Jonah Hex number 88. And we're going to want to take a look at the JLA for $30, $159. Nice copy too. This is, this staple's kind of on the front instead of on the spine, but so it was misstapled a little bit. But other than that, there's not a spine tick on this thing. The team ups are always fun. Alrighty. Surf Blues taking it to $4. So this is currently on that block for $4. If anybody wants to go higher than that. Joe's already got that one, Mike. Easy Comic Reader, $3 on Warlord number 6. We're going to leave this one here for a second and see if anybody else wants to look. Take another crack at it. So it's got some wrinkling on the bottom a little bit. So it might have got a little bit of wet. and it's got some color bleeding on the back page too. So got involved with some moisture somehow at some point. A little bit of a stain back here as well. Mr. Mars going to $4 on the Warlord. All right. Wow, we actually have an auction tonight. What do you know? All right, so Surf Blue's getting the Justice League. And I wrote down the wrong amount. $4. There we go. And then Missing Mars getting a Warlord. And Missing Mars on the first issue special. This one's a little rough. You can see the edge wear and stuff over here. Got a little tiny rip right there. Oh, it does have a big tear on this first page, unfortunately. Right through Ramona's Frieden's name. So let me know if that's a deal breaker. I love the goofy art in this. It's so cartoony, kind of. All right, so I'm gonna put that on Missing Mars pile. And nobody for Jonah. Right, Master of Kung Fu number 54. This is only $2 if somebody wants it. This shouldn't be in this box. Jaguar number 14. Master of Kung Fu 110. Shade the Changing Man number 4. Batman number 485. From Marvel Comics, Tarzan number 12. Power Man and Iron Fist number 69. Who's Who number 25. Is that the last issue? Goes up to Witch Boy. Quentin's got $3 on Batman 485. Batman 485 for Quentin. Thank you. And 69, dude. What does that mean? Quentin, did you want the Power Man as well? Master Kung Fu 54 for $3 to Missing Mars. Comics Embrace joining us. Hello, Daniel. Ah, okay. Nice copy of this. Missing Mars. I think I made a mistake putting his box up on top. I have to keep standing up. Let's see. Surf Blue's got Tarzan. Diabetic, $3 for Tarzan. Tarzan, I will take. Tarzan, you can have it. Okay. So I guess going to Diabetic Superman then, I think. And then Diabetic Superman handing it back to Surf Blue. I think this is the only auction on Earth where people argue over who has to take the comic. All right, so I believe this is going to Surf Blue. Let's get Mikey. He'll take anything. Let me scroll back here a little bit, make sure I didn't miss anything. We got Kung Fu, we got Tarzan. All right. Terry Woods had $3 on Who's Who. Yeah, cool. Let's page through this one. That'll be fun. I haven't cracked open my Who's Who's in so long. Got Validus, Vandal Savage, the Vanquisher, Vartox, the Vegan System, Vigilante, Viking Commando, Viking Prince, Vermin Wunderbar, the Vixen, Viking the Black, the Wanderers, Warlock of Wise, the Warlords of Okada, War Wheel, Wayne Foundation, Weasel, Weather Wizard, Whip, White Witch, Wildcat, Wildfire, Wing, and Witch Boy. And I gotta go back on chat again. Gary Woods. There you are. And Powerman 69 for $3. Other Master of Kung Fu is 110. I remember seeing it, and then I didn't see it, so we'll get there. I guess I'm going to sell more books today than I thought. Thank you, everybody. And this one was Missing Mars. Oh, well, I need the exercise. Omega 10 for $3. A little bit of something going on there on the bottom. And definitely pulling off of that staple over here. Kind of. Not really pulling off of it. It's just tears around it, I guess. It's been... Yeah, it's ripping off of it. But it's still on there. Steve Gerber goodness. Wow, look at that. What a great panel. And it's Missing Mars again. Alright, let me scroll back down again. Alright, we have The Spirit, number 4 from Kitchen Sink. And the books that came in this week, I found the one issue I needed to complete my set, so I now have a complete set of that series. Woo! Green Lantern 183. Royal Roy number 3. Legion of Superheroes number 298. First appearance of Amethyst in the 16-page special insert bonus comic. Another Spirit. This is number 10. and it was in color. They went from color to black and white, I believe, after a bit. Well, I've been reading them all in a row. I have to go back now and read the one that I missed. I'm still working my way through them. I think I'm up to like 30 something. Tarzan from DC. This is number 240. A lot of spine ticks on this one. Great cover, though. And Vilma's got number 10 on the Spirit and number 4. I believe those are two separate bids. So start with number 4. Great series if you guys haven't checked these out. Fascinating articles in them about the early days of comics and Will Eisner. And just good stuff. Oh, maybe that was the Origin years that had the articles. I'm not sure. I don't see one in here. Got a letter column. I was thinking they had these in these too, but maybe not. Maybe that came later. And then number 10 is actually a 44 pages. All right. Thank you, Vilma. $3 on Legion. Oh, Amethyst. All right. Yeah, for the Origin Years series, I don't have a complete set of it yet, but the to me the most interesting parts of those are the articles that are in there with the backstory about the stories and Will Eisner and stuff. That one's for Quentin. Thank you. Adventure Comics number 490. Dial H for Hero. Adventure Comics 475. Beginning the when Aquaman came in. From Modern Comics, we have Outlaws of the West number 64. This one's got a little owie right there. A little hole in the cover with the pages coming through as well. So not sure what happened to that, but somebody hit it with a hammer or something. That's what it looks like. It's damaged through these pages. So right about here is where it leaves off. There's still a little dent right there. Adventure Comics 466, one of the dollar issues. So you got Aquaman, Flash, Deadman, Justice Society, Crossfire number 13. Marvel Team Up number 63 with Spider-Man and Iron Fist. Green Lantern 183. There we go. Dave Gibbons cover. Very nice. No spine ticks. Does have that little bend from being in somebody's box for years, but it's got a little bend on the corner down here too for the same reason. And that one's going to Gary. In Adventure 490. Highlights for Hero. For Dave. So how are you guys liking the show at night? Do you like it at night better? I mean, I can't go back, but I'm just wondering. Is it easier to be here at night? I want to reread these. These look cool. Yes. Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, the main reason I never did it at night in the first place was because, yeah, there's other sellers on here on Saturday nights. And I just figured, if I wanted to build an audience, I needed to do it at a different time. But so that one's going to David. Thank you. And the 466 was the thick one. That's for Quentin. Well, you can always watch it afterwards, Gary, and just message me anything you want. Just like all the other shows. You wouldn't get first dibs that way, but actually, it's not showing you as a channel member. Why is it not showing you as a channel member anymore? And this one was Quentin. Thank you. Thank you. Tomorrow night we should be going pretty late. I got an awful lot of books in. I figure I'm only going to do about have time to do about half of them, but there's going to be some good stuff tomorrow. What if, number 4, what if the invaders had stayed together after World War II? The Return of Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu, Bleeding Black. This is a one-shot, 80 pages, all new, and it's a wraparound. Comics can make staircases look so darn cool. Young Indiana Jones Chronicles, number 12. Master of Kung Fu 59. That was a little rough. Blackhawk, number 246. Commandy, the Last Boy on Earth, number 46. World War Hulk Prologue, World Breaker. That's number 1. I think it's a one-shot, though. DuckTales, number 15 from IDW. John Sable Freelance, number 3. Uh-oh, Vilma's getting into Blackhawk. Got a little curve on the spine like some of these other ones have had. This one's a little more pronounced. Number 246. And they were calling Chop Chop Chopper at this point. I guess they thought that was more appropriate. Thank you, Vilma. And Dave's got $3 on the Big Master Kung Fu. Could use a press. Definitely has been sitting where the pages have gotten a little wavy, but it's not really damage. It's just from sitting without a bag and board, I think. I actually see new comics in the shops that have that sometimes. A long story, man. What's this? We got a little rip back here. Yep, the one page in here is ripped in the middle there just a little bit. See, that was David. Thank you, sir. And Vilma's got DuckTales 15. This one. This should be brand new. Yeah. Ooh. Life is like a hurricane here in Darkburg. Three skies, lasers, aeroplanes. I should probably not do that. I don't want people to unsubscribe. So obviously based on the newer DuckTales show, which I eventually broke down and watched, and it was good. I didn't like the art, the way they're drawn, but stories were good. It was a good show. Thank you, Vilma. Right. We shall continue on. $6 Million Man, Fall of Man, number 2. And this one looks like it does have some water damage on the bottom. So I'm going to actually put that one to the side because I don't want to leave it in here if that's the case. US 1, number 5. US 1, number 9. And this one I just think is a cool cover. Spectacular Spider-Man, number 6. Uncle Scrooge returned to Xanadu. Except this one has the whole story, I believe. It's the thick, square-bound Uncle Scrooge. So you get the story by Don Rosa. It is number 357. Good stuff. Southern Nights, number 27. DuckTales, number 3 from Disney Comics when they were doing them. And Amazing Spider-Man, number 3. Uncle Scrooge, 357. You got it. And I'm going to put this $6 Million Man with the water damage in the poorer grade box. Except I missed it, so now it's even in poorer grade. This one's going to Vilma. Thank you. And we got Micronauts, number 1 from IDW. Gru the Wanderer, number 3 from Pacific Comics, the original series. Mars, number 1 from First Comics. Amazing Spider-Man, number 1. Legacy 6, no, not 6, 895. Legacy 895. From First Comics, this is number 2 of 4. Hawkmoon, Jewel in the Skull. It does have a little white nick up there that shouldn't be there. But it is. What are you going to do? And another thick Uncle Scrooge square bound from Gemstone. This is number 332, and it's got another Don Rosa story in there where Uncle Scrooge is fighting Teddy Roosevelt. All right, well, Mars, $3 for Mars. Looking good. And Easy Comic Reader with another $2 super chat. That crazy guy, he just wants me to give my books away. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that very much. I think it makes for a fun show, too. This is cool. And that was for Dan. Back in that bag. All right. Where do I have Dan's books? He's not in his usual spot. I moved him up here. All right. Next book in the box is Dragonlance Chronicles: Dragons of Spring Dawning, Prestige Collector's Edition. Looks to be in really nice shape. And this is going to be the giveaway because it was the next book in the box. So if you're a Dungeons and Dragons type guy, this might be right up your alley. All right, let's bring back that chat, that giveaway box, and I have to change the hashtag. All right, this is a long hashtag. You need to type hashtag thank you Easy Comic Reader. And I'm gonna reset it. Don't type it yet. Don't type it yet. Hold on. It's still got names in there from the last time, I think. I hit reset, but it didn't. It's not doing it. Why is it doing that? Okay, I just need to hit start. No, that's not what I want to do. That doesn't count. Why is it not doing it? Reset. It won't reset it. The title does not have hashtag super chat. Oh, all right. Hashtag rigged. Yeah, that's what I should have put. All right, let's try that again. Reset. Here we go. All right, now do it. Put it in there. Hashtag thank you Easy Comic Reader. That should work. No, it's still not working. Hold on. What the heck? Maybe I'll take it off and put it back on again. All right, it is not going to work. It's telling me what I'm doing wrong, but I fix it and it still doesn't work. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just too long. Let me try shortening it to something else. It's the name of the comic. Let's do Dragonlance. That works. I think we got it. Probably was, but it shouldn't matter. There it is. All right. Yeah, go ahead and put in hashtag Dragonlance. It should be working. Yep, there it goes. It's pulling them up. So, awesome. Meanwhile, Vilma had Uncle Scrooge 332. Thank you, Vilma. Hey, Christina. How you doing tonight? Travesties 78. Welcome in, my friend. Thanks for nothing, easy comic reader. All right, we got 6 people in the giveaway. Wonder how many people are watching. 9. We lost people. That's what happens when I don't know what I'm doing. All right, we wasted enough time. Let's do it on it. Do-do-do-do. The winner is Steve and Spock. I didn't even know you were in here. Welcome in, my friend. Didn't see you earlier. So that one's going in Steve and Spock's pile. You're a wiener. All right, back to the books. Guess I will take the opportunity to clear the deck. And we'll go on to Sapphire number 1. Justice Machine number 28 from Comico. From AC Comics, we have Venture number 2. And here is number 3. I believe there's a Durango Kid backup story in this one because his picture's on the back. Or maybe it's just an article. Wow, big article. The Return of the Durango Kid starring Charles Starrett. Oh, they got an interview with the actor. That's kind of cool. Jonah Hex. I'm looking. I am looking. It was right here a minute ago. There it is. Jonah Hex number 88, The Saloon Girl and the Outlaw Queen. What? Are they calling Jonah Hex a queen? What's going on? I went back and looked after the show last night, Dan, and we could not find any claim from you at all. So no, I didn't see it. It wasn't there. But I can go back in and actually I can grab it for you right now. It'd be the easiest thing to do. So that's the Jonah Hex. And it was Moby Duck. In the last $2 claim show. Well, wasn't in that box for the last show. The last claim sale was yesterday. Was it yesterday's? There's no Moby Duck in there unless it was like a Walt Disney Presents or something. Somebody may have gotten it. Yeah, it's not showing up at all on my end. It's not, when you go to your homepage on YouTube, it also tells you like comments you haven't responded to, and it's not listing it there either. So I'm not sure. Justice Machine 28 for Gary. It was a Marvel. Moby Duck. Is it Moby Dick? Well, I mean, I would assume. Yeah, I respond to every claim that I see. I respond with a thank you. or a or a reason that you didn't get it because somebody else got it. So if you don't see a response from me, it's because I'm not seeing your claim. This is the first time that's happened. There has been times where people haven't been able to post. There's a little fold over on this page down here. But I think that's got something to do with how long the message is and how many numbers are in it. This is the first time I've ever had where somebody said that there's a post there and I just can't see it. So, but Vilma, yeah, I'll get you a total. Justice Machine was Gary Wood. Thank you, Gary. It was a Marvel Classics Illustrated. That one, got it. So, yeah, I'm gonna put that one in your box, Dan. Thank you. I'll just add it to your totals for tonight, but it's $2, not $3. So, thank you, Steve. I wouldn't have found it otherwise. I had ducks on my mind. I guess I was reading it as Moby Duck, not Moby Dick. So. And Steve's claiming the Jonah Hex. And we already went through it, so thank you. And I just put it on the wrong pile. All right, calm down, Rob. Get your head in the game here. Yeah, I was reading it wrong as Moby Duck instead of Moby Dick. And Crazy Hungarian is coming out of the closet. Hey, Joe. And we have The Adventurers, Book 2, Number 1. Gru the Wanderer, number 5 from Epic. That looks like a really nice copy. Gru number 12 from Epic. Dark Horse Presents. This is... Don't see a number. Number 15, 1988. Got Babes in Arms, Mask, Captain Crusader. I got Gru the Wanderer number 9 from Epic. DC Comics Presents number 65, Superman and Madame Xanadu. Slayer from the Dark Dimension, Gray Morrow cover. Cool. Another Dark Horse Presents. This one's got Trekker Reflections in Concrete. It's number 22. Gru the Wanderer, number 54. Warlord, number 48. First appearance of Arak, Son of Thunder, in the extra 16-page insert. And this is AC Comics Femforce number 63. Action Comics 491. I got this comic book. I can very rarely do I remember where I got a comic book. I got this one in a Whitman 3-pack. I remember. That's funny. Goofy Adventures number 4. Amazing Adventures featuring War of the Worlds, starring Killraven. It's number 38. And he's dreaming about all the superheroes being monsters, apparently. Yeah. Keith Pollard cover. Donald Duck Adventures number 3. Fighting with Neighbor Jones again. Adventure Comics presents a new solo series, Superboy, number 453. Batman Shadow of the Bat, number 18, The God of Fear. Gary Woods Action 491. Quite a few spine ticks on this one, Gary. So it is a little rough. But you could be in the next Superman movie. This comic, when I had it... No, never mind. I was thinking Hawkman was in this. Yeah, he's on the cover. There he is. Yeah. Because at the time, I don't think I knew who Hawkman was. Or I just had never seen him in a comic book. I would have known who he was from Super Friends. So I maybe just never had seen him in a comic book before that. So that one's going to Gary. Thank you. Looks like Higgy. Yes, it does. Batman Gotham Knights, number 39. Cool cover. Flag cover as well. Lagoon, number 30. Reflection cover by Eric Powell. Claw the Unconquered, number 4. Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, number 213. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, 174. Donald Duck Adventures, number 19. Sandman Mystery Theater, number 42, with the Phantom of the Fair. Madman Loose on the Midway. Oh, these look cool. Cool cover. Surf Blue would like me to claw him. I believe that means he'd like to claw the Unconquered. He definitely has a unique way of claiming things. Oh my goodness. What is going on there? quite a bit of dirt on that back cover along the spine. And go to Surf Blue. Remember, once you bid and you see the damage, you can always change your mind. No problem whatsoever. Superboy 213 for Gary. I always wanted that when I was a kid. But I don't think I ever told anybody I wanted it because that would have been weird, you know. Looks like Timberwolf's mixing it up quite a bit in that one. And that one's for Gary. Thank you. And we got another Sandman Mystery Theater. Number 41, also part of that same storyline. Looks like it was a 4-part storyline. Another Donald Duck Adventures, number 31. Laugh Comics, number 304. This one definitely got some wear and things on it going on. Another Sandman Mystery Theater. This one is about Janos Prohaska is the Blackhawk. Filmed in glorious Vertiscope. Legends of the Dark Knight, 158. New Terry Tunes. This is number 26, starring Heckle and Jekyll. Commandy, number 21. Runaways, number 9 from Marvel. Again, I just thought that was an interesting cover. Amazing Man, number 4. Amazing Man, number 2. And Amazing Man, number 1. Donald Duck Adventures, number 4. Uncle Scrooge, 257. Adventure Comics, number 454 with Superboy and Aqualad. Batman Shadow of the Bat, number 39. Solomon Grundy, One Night in Slaughter Swamp. I think that's a Mandrake signature. Nope, Stelfreeze. Brian Stelfreeze. Wolverine Appreciation variant. Okay. No, it does say variant on the back. All right. And Amazing Man number 1 and 2 for Surf Blue. Number 1's a good read. The rest of the series I didn't think really lived up to that first issue, but I did collect them all when they were coming out just because it was, you know, a quirky, cool comic book type thing. I do like the character but I thought the first one was the only one they put enough thought into how it was laid out story-wise. And these are basically mint. I don't, near mint. I don't see anything wrong with these. Yeah, it's a good series. I just that first one I really, really enjoyed, and then I was a little bit disappointed in the rest of them. I always kept hoping it would get better. Adventurers, Book 2, 0 issue. Yeah, we probably haven't shown the art in these lately, so behold. Airboy and Mr. Monster, a hoax, a dream, an imaginary story. Number 1. Guy sticking a gun in his mouth. So he always makes for a good cover. Gru, number 11 from Epic. Gru, number 10. Gru, number 8. Gru, 7. Gru, 6. And Uncle Scrooge, number 3. No. Number 282. And here is Captain Paragon. Well, wasn't called Captain Paragon anymore, I guess. Paragon Dark Apocalypse, Volume 2, Number 2. Whatever. It's an AC book. Under the Cowl. Hello. Airboy, Mr. Monster. You got it. Well, we haven't shown it yet. But you'll probably get it. Nobody else claimed it. So. Where do I have your books? There you are. Thank you, Kirby. Here is Paragon Dark Apocalypse number 3, a FemForce crossover series. The Untold Origin of Miss Victory, number 1 from AC Comics. Probably just Miss Victory. Nope, it is the Untold Origin of Miss Victory. Okay. Also from AC Comics, we got Phase 1 Phasers number 4 and number 2. Superman Family 205. It's a little rough on this top corner. Definitely some chipping going on there or something. This is just one long box. We're about halfway through it so far. Mickey Mouse number 285. Donald Duck 261. I got this week I got a short box and about 11 flat rate boxes in of comics, and we'll start showing them tomorrow at the members only show. Daring New Adventures of Supergirl number 6. I don't think I'll get them all of them in one show. Captain America 247. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight number 35. Gil Kane Lives. Comet number 1 from Red Circle. Had a few of these in the past, so probably pretty much everybody's got one that wanted one, but cool first issue, wraparound cover. Alex Nino inking Carmine Infantino. Power Man and Iron Fist 115. Yeah, that one's got a beat up spine a little bit. Some spine ticks on there. There were not any Freedom Fighters in the boxes that came in this week. I may have some. I'm not sure. I can't remember if they sold or not. Cap 247 for Gary. Looks to be a nice copy. Don't see a spine tick. There's a little ding in the cover right there, but very, very, very minor. Baron Strucker strikes. There are 2 Wizard magazines that came in this week, though. So there is 2 of those in that lot. I know you were asking about those. Gary Woods, Cap 247. Thank you, Gary. $3. Supergirl. There she is. Number 6. Battleground O'Hare. Well, the Wizards have to go through the members only sale first. But you'll probably still get them. And I think one of them's not a regular magazine. I think it's like a special or something. It doesn't seem like it's as thick as a regular Wizard one. But This is Dan. Read out us. Thank you, Dan. He doesn't want that one. Okie dokie. Marvel Age number 5. Classics Illustrated number 30, The Moonstone by William Wilkie Collins. Unfortunately, it's got a tape snag right there. Otherwise, would have been in pretty nice shape. New Teen Titans, Keebler, drug giveaway, President's Drug Awareness Campaign stuff. I can't remember if did George Perez do the art on these? Did the pencils. Okay. I had one at one point of a comic scene, but it was a later one. I was thinking you got it, but maybe not. It might have went to somebody else. Legends of the Dark Knight number 25. The Avengers War Across Time number 4 variant. One's getting kind of beat up in the box. I guess I better put that in a bag or something. Phantom number 6. X-Mutants number 12. Legends of the Dark Knight 30. Batman 491 with Joker cover. Walt Disney's Comics and Stories 521. Nodwick number 2, The Henchman's Graveyard. And that one really needs a press. Wow. Walt Disney's Comics and Stories 517 and Donald Duck 277. And I don't have anything in the press at the moment, so I'm going to put that one to the side so I can press it. And going to take these off. Running out of room. And next up we have Commandy, number 24. Welcome, come in and die. It is disconnected from the bottom staple. Legends of the Dark Knight, number 153. Donald Duck, number 274. Legends of the Dark Knight 85. Action Comics number 529. Aquaman as the backup. Legends of the Dark Knight 81. That's a weird cover. Commandy in Hollywood number 41. Donald Duck 272. Action Comics 493. Batman Gotham Knights number 26. Airboy Meets the Prowler number 1. Fury of Firestorm number 4, guest starring the Justice League of America. Teen Titans Spotlight number 21. Stuck in the 60s tonight. Donald Duck Adventures number 15. New Teen Titans Annual #1. If you don't have this, you should get it. But I think most people have it. Batman Gotham Knights #41. Claw the Unconquered #2. Old Treasure Chest featuring the Wright brothers. This is volume 24, number 12 from 1969. Bit of a rip over here on the side. Legends of the Dark Knight 173. Your boy meets the Prowler. Nice copy, and it's got a cardboard, cardstock cover. No spine ticks or anything. Looking good. A little bit of a ding down here on the back. Alright, that one's for Surf Blue. And Easy's got 3 on the treasure chest. Like I said, it's got a few creases going through the cover, and it's got that little rip over here on the side. I had never even heard of this series until I started doing this show. Seems like there's a lot of them out there. I had quite a few of them come through. And that one's going to Mike. Thank you. And Surf Blue wants the claw. The claw, the claw. A little bit of dirt or something up here. Not sure what that is, if that's ink rub or what that is. And that one's going to Surf Blue. And looks like we got a few more Donald Ducks to get through here. Donald Duck 26. Commandy #16. We actually have 2 copies of that. This one's got a spine roll, and this one's got a rough spine. So, spine roll one looks a little bit better. Another new Cherry Tunes, Heckle and Jekyll. This is number 21, 1973. Legends of the Dark Knight, 172. Donald Duck Adventures, 38. Amethyst, Princess of Gemworld, number 1. Justice League Europe, number 1. Bart Sears cover. I haven't heard of Bart Sears in quite a while. Is he still working in comics? Marvel Tales, number 280. Ron Lim cover. All-Star Squadron, number 10. Adventures of Superman, 424. This is basically the first issue of this title because the numbering continued from the old Superman title. So. Batman, number 434. Batman 467. Batman 468. Batman 480. 484. And the X Factor hologram issue. Havoc on this one. This is number 92. Gary's got All-Star Squadron number 10. And for some reason, these are still sealed in the bag with me not taking the tape off. Oop, this one's got a little crushing going on the side there. Not just on that back page either. It's on some of the story pages a little bit, but the cover protected it somewhat. It is there. It's just crushed. Yeah, these are basically the best holograms they ever did, in my opinion. I wish they would do a whole cover in that style. I think that would be cool, but they'd probably want $50 a copy or something. Thank you, Gary. All right, I think we're hitting the pocket of stuff that I showed last Sunday to the members. So this is the stuff that went unclaimed last Sunday. Batman and the Joker, The Deadly Duo, book number 1, Mark Silvestri art. The art in this is amazing. I had 2 copies of this, and I actually kept the other copy for myself because I like Mark Silvestri's art, and just him doing Batman and the whole Gotham landscape is just incredible. I haven't read it, so I don't know. I can't speak to this story. But I think he wrote it too, so. Got Batman 125. This is a variant cover by Lee Inyuk Lee. Infinity Inc. number 4. Infinity Inc. number 45. Batman and the Outsiders Annual number 2. Superboy and the Legion, number 248. Number 256. Yep. Superboy and the Legion, 255. Batman, One Bad Day, Two-Face, number 1, square bound, thick. Amazing Spider-Man, number 1, variant cover. Psylocke, number 7, variant cover. And Swamp Thing, number 1, variant cover. Gary Woods, Infinity Inks, number 46. And number 4. That's such a great cover. Jerry Ordway did amazing work on these early issues. This one reprints part of an old story to explain the origin of Northwind. That's why that's in here like that. And then number 45. And both of those for Gary. Thank you. And Vilma's got the Batman Two-Face one shot. And this is basically perfect condition, square bound. So, I mean, we'll kind of flip through it, but I can't open it all the way without cracking it open. So, not going to go into it too much. Just enough to check out the artwork and make sure, there aren't any pages stuck together or anything. But I don't want to open it all the way like we normally do because I don't think it's ever been read. So. Thank you, Vilma. $245 or $255. This is $255, and this is $248. So if it's this one, this is $255. And so that one's for Gary. And continuing on, we have Batman Superman World's Finest, number 7. Variant cover by Joshua Middleton. Spider-Man and Wolverine, number 1. Variant cover by Crane. Moon Knight, number 1. This is the 2021 series. And Gary wants 248. Superboy and the Legion. Thank you, Gary. I got Incredible Hulk number 25, Impossible Man variant cover. Thor on there as well. I think it's a wraparound. Yeah. That's one big Hulk, man. Who's that guy? Don't know. The Joker number 11. Guess who's coming to dinner? Easy don't say much, but when he does, it's with a super chat. Another $2 super chat from our pal Easy Comic Reader. The next book is Joker number 5. Everyone remembers their first night in Arkham. Oh, see if I can do it right this time. Here's working. Type hashtag Joker in the comments to enter. And I'll take that opportunity to get the other ones off the deck. Dang, that Hulk cover is cool. I might end up keeping that one. Yeah, this looks cool. Look at the art in here, man. This is the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk one. The art is cool in here. I mean, Hulk looks kind of, I guess off or monstrous or whatever you want to say, but I don't think I've ever seen Thor look better than this. Oh well, enough of that. Joker. Hashtag Joker. Hey, library. Thanks for watching, man. All right, 5 people in the giveaway out of 15 people watching. Seems like we can do better than that. Let's take a look at the book. I don't even know what it looks like inside. Oh, it reminds me of... Who does it remind me of? Dan Spiegel? That's not him. That's not his artwork, but that's kind of reminds me of his style. Rosenberg is the name of the artist. Nope. Francesco Francavilla was the art. Well, why does it say Rosenberg on the cover? Who's Rosenberg? Oh, he's one of the writers. Got 2 writers. That always makes me suspicious of whether it's good or not, if there's more than one writer. All right, well, we're up to 6 people. Let's run it. Thank you, Mike. Really appreciate all your super chats tonight. And you too can be the man and send a super chat and inspire a giveaway. It will just be the next book in the box. Quentin Collins is our winner for the Joker. So add that to Quentin's pile. Thank you, guys. Put that on Mike's pile. Alrighty. Will do. Wish it was easier to set that up so it was faster. Takes too long. This one is DC versus Vampires number 9. It is variant cover by Nathan Zerdy. Also have issue number 2. This is a variant cover by Lyrics, whoever that is. Vilma, $1.99. Thank you, Vilma, for another super chat. This one is another issue of the Joker. You guys want me to run another issue of the Joker, or would you like me to run something else? This is Joker number 6, variant cover. I don't have a versus vampires #1. I have DC's versus Vampires 9 and All Out War #2. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and do Joker. Joker. I gotta take up a new tag though, because otherwise it doesn't work right. Oops. Not yet. All right, here it comes. Type. Okay, you only have to type it once. I don't know why it says type. Hashtag haha. And thank you so much, Vilma. Really appreciate that. I'm glad you guys are getting into that a little bit. I think it's a fun thing to do. Hopefully we can figure out some other fun things to do for the show. And everybody's having a good time in chat. They're all laughing. Ha 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 ha. All right, 13 people watching. Oh, I gotta pull up. See, it's crazy the way this thing is set up. Oh, we got 7 people in there this time. Yay! Here we go. 1, 2. It's for Diabetic Superman. Our pal Dave wins that one. Congratulations and thank you, Vilma. And we will continue on. We have Miss Meow #1. Meow, meow, meow. I don't know if I'm allowed to open that or not. Batman 125, variant cover by Gabriel Delato. Batman, Catwoman, Black Label, #8. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. That thing is such a pain. It's fun to do, but it's very awkward setting that up. The way it works. So yeah, we had Miss Meow #1, Batman 125, and Batman Catwoman #8. Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths #7, variant cover by Dan Mora. Yeah. Predator versus Spider-Man #2 variant cover. Parental advisory. Rogue in the Savage Land #4. Batman Superman World's Finest #4 variant cover by Derek Chu. Did I say that right? Yes. All right. Under the Kyle Clayman Miss Meow. And these were all just nice in perfect condition, basically. Like I said, I shouldn't be flipping through that. I don't know what's in there. So that one's going to go to Under the Cowl. And I wonder where his books are. There they are. And Gary Woods wants Batman 125, the first appearance of somebody called Failsafe. I don't even know who that is. But again, nice and minty. Other than me flipping through it Sunday, I don't think these have ever been opened. I think somebody just bought them, stored them, and the art in here is cool. Alrighty, that was Gary. Thank you. Alright, well, I think this is Alex Ross. Valkyrie Timeless cover for the Immortal Thor #23. Amazing Spider-Man #1 variant cover. This is Legacy 895. And that's got to be like one of the worst drawings. I don't know. It just bothers me that it's not better. Gwenpool #1. And here's another Joker #6. Golden Age Secret Files and Origins #1 from 2001. The Avengers 297. Uncanny X-Men 243. Alfred Harvey presents the original Black Cat. This is #4. Forgotten Realms #1. And Under the Cowl getting the Gwenpool. Thank you, Kirby. Also, ideas, don't question it. Yeah. And the original Black Cat. Very nice condition. It is a little tanned around the edge on the newsprint. A Day with Linda Turner. Oh, that's a Black Cat story too. Okay. Yeah, these are cool. Thank you, Vilma. Good grab, Cole. Steven Spock, Thor 23. The Immortal Thor, #23. Correct? Yes. Steven Spock. Thank you. Obviously, one heck of a deal. And Gary Woods passing on Batman. Going back in the pile. And crossing off one of those little threes. Easy Comic Reader, $3 on the Golden Age. Good grab, Mike. And let's go into Easy Comic Reader. And we have Captain America number 350. Square bound, thick. And some wear on the back that's like due to the binding, I think. From the House of Ideas, we have the Prince Valiant book from King Features. That's weird. Okay. This is number 2. Charles Vest did the plot. John Ridgway doing the art. Richie Rich, number 230. Richie Rich, number 226, Valentine's cover. Catwoman, number 87. There's quite a few spine ticks on that one. Unknown Soldier, number 210, 35-cent cover. Flash, number 279. Flash, number 260. And Vilma's getting Richie Rich 230. And Unknown Soldier. So yeah, these were really nice shaped Richie Riches. I mean, I know they're the newer ones from the 90s, but they were still surprisingly good shape. Like nobody ever even picked them up. Got a map of Harveyville or Harvey Land in there. Apparently, Richville is completely surrounded by an enchanted forest, which is very strange. And Unknown Soldier. Sparrows Can't Sing. Bob Haney, Dick Ayers doing the artwork. Well, Dick Ayers doing the artwork. Bob Haney was the writer, of course. The Gun That Changed the War by Robert Kanigher. And name of the letter column is Dead Letter Office. Nice. So both those going to Vilma. Thank you. And then Gary's interested in the flashes. Got $2.79. I think I have quite a bit of flash coming up out of these boxes that came in this week as well. This one's a little rough. Got some black rub down here from something. Might be a printer error. And flash 260. Yeah. All right, so those are going to Gary. Thank you. And here we go. Daring New Adventures of Supergirl number 10. Nice cover. Ed Hannigan cover. Here's number 11. Gil Kane. Another flash. This one is 259. Flash 258. Transformation cover. Superman Family number 213. Batman Tarzan Claws of the Catwoman number 2 of 4. $3 for Catwoman 87. Several spine ticks on that spine. They're not real easy to spot, it looks like in the video, but right in here, you can see a bunch. And that one's for David. Thank you. And Flash 258, 259. This is 258. Some spine ticks on the spine. Definitely. And 259 with Black Hand. Is it after midnight? Holy cow. And both those going to Gary. Thank you. The kids should be in bed by now. Yes. So should I. Igor Kordy was the artist on this. Looks pretty cool. All right, we have the Incredible Hulk Annual, number 19. The Incredible Hulk Annual, number 18. Number 17. And the Incredible Hulk 373. 372. 370. These are all from the Gray Hulk era. 369. 367. And 363. Oh, that's true. You guys are early. Most of you guys are earlier than I am. So. Aristocratic Extraterrestrial Time Traveling Thieves, number 1 of 1. Except here's a number 2. So I'll let you guys figure that out. Here's another number 1. We got Casper and Spooky, number 7. Somebody wrote on it, and it's barely hanging on that top staple. It is disconnected from the bottom staple. $367 for Steven Spock. Walter Simonson cover. These are in really nice shape. There aren't any spine ticks that I could see on these Hulks. Well, Hulk's looked better, but you know, I think he's sick. Steven Spot gets another one. Thank you. Easy Comic Reader says, I like me some spooky. Spooky. So, like I said, it's got the rating, it's got the staples coming off, got a lot of creases. There's so many creases down here, it almost looks like there's a spider web in the corner, right? And that one's for Easy Comic Reader. Thank you. Yeah, could use a spider web down there. Right. We got Blackest Night, Wonder Woman, #2. Great cover. Look at that. That's nice. Oh, pretty cool on the inside, too. Nicholas Scott and Eduardo Pensica. Power Man and Iron Fist, #97. Human Fly, #3. Iron Jaw, #4. Superboy and the Legion, #220. Action Comics, 548. Detective Comics Annual #1 from the New 52. Action Comics, 549. Steed and Mrs. Peel, #3 from Boom Studios. Some spine ticks on there. Fish Police, #6 from Fish Wrap. Blackhawk, #255. From King Comics, we have Tiger. This is one of those, ones that were created for schools to help kids learn how to read. This one's in pretty bad shape. It's got rips and stamp down here for someplace in California. That's all I can make out. And the spine's in pretty sad shape too. But it also has Quincy in the back. So that's kind of cool. Batman Family, Mulligan of Death. #7 of 8. Punisher, shiny cover, but it's got damage right over here. That's on the comic not on the bag. And this one's in pretty sad shape. Marvel Superhero Contest of Champions. Missing the corner there at the top, and it's just very, very worn all throughout. Airboy number 14. Hawkmoon, Jewel in the Skull, number 3. We had that other one earlier. I forget what number it was. Edge of Chaos, number 3 from Pacific Comics. Quite a few spine ticks in there. Some nudity on the cover. Adventures of Captain Jack, number 7 from Fantagraphics. Mickey Explains Mike Danger, number 4. Yeah, it's dangerous. Superman's Girlfriend, Lois Lane, number 130. You can see this one's got some kind of a wear issue. Up here, you got color run, whatever that's going on there. And then quite a few spine ticks on there. X-Men, The Hidden Years, number 1. That looks good. Another X Factor hologram cover. Had 2 in the same box. That's unusual. Greylore, number 5 of a 6-issue epic from Sirius Comics. Really rough spine on that one, but it's still there. It's just kind of beat. The Complete Bone Adventures trade paperback, number 3. That one's from my personal collection because I do not need it anymore since I have the complete series in one book. Lois Lane, going to Vilma. I can't help what I'm doing. Oh no, Clark Kent is really Superman, and I've destroyed him. And you got a couple of dog-eared pages in here, but they're still there. And you got Rose and Thorn as the backup. Nightmare Alley. Thank you, Vilma. And Quentin's got $3 on the Bone trade paperback. You got it, buddy. Just gonna, as far as I know, this has been bagged in my collection, and there's nothing wrong with it. But I'm just gonna check real quick because you never know. Yeah, this is fun. Little edge wear from me reading it, but other than that, it's nice. All right, and we're almost done. Just a few more issues here. We got Warp number 12, some spine ticks on there. Fun series. Warp number 11. All-Star Western number 9. Southern Nights number 17. Number 18. Second copy of 18. Number 24. Number 19. DC Comics presents number 39 with Superman, Plastic Man, and Whatever Happened to Richard Dragon, Kung Fu Fighter. And last book is Marvel Fanfare number 40. Nice storm cover on the back. Not a nice angel cover on the front. Got some pinups in here. Alrighty. All right. Well, we sold some books after all. Let me switch back over to the other camera so I can talk to you. All right. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Let me do some math here, and we will figure out what's going on. All right. Diabetic Superman, you had 4 claims, so that's $12. Thank you. And these are totals for today. Velma, I will get your big total in a minute as soon as we add these up. And Missing Mars had 5 $3 claims, 1 $4 claim. That's $19. Thank you. Gary Woods, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 claims is what I got written down. And that's $48. Thank you. And Surf Blue, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $22 in claims. Thank you. Quentin has 4. That's $12. Thank you. And Vilma has 11. That's $33 for today. Dan Elvin has 5 because we put in that $2 comic from yesterday. Steven Spock has $9. Under the Call has $9, and Easy Comic Reader has $9. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you all. And let me find Velma's total here. All right, previously $56. Why is my phone trying to take a picture of me? Stop it. And what did I say for today? 33. So that's 89 altogether. Dan, where are you? Yep, Dan, your total's $11. All right, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night with the members only show. Good stuff. A lot of kids' books, a lot of Charlton. Kirby, if you're still watching, quite a few Sad Sacks and Beetle Bailey in there. And other stuff as well. That's not the only box we're going to go through, but that's pretty much what's in the short boxes, that kind of stuff. So, have a great night. Thank you all. And I will, as always, see you real soon.
Quacktastic's on the scene, strutting in line. Ooh, yeah. Feathers sharp like blades, they really divine. Hey, hey. Sniffing out those comics, hunting all day. Quack, quack. Cheap thrills and chill vibes, can you dig it, baby? Ooh, yeah. Flap, 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 Quacktastics. Here we go. Hey. Comics in their beaks, time to steal the show. Ooh, yeah. Cheap claim sales never stood a chance, oh no. With the Quacktastics groove, they're on a roll. Hey, oh, ducks in disco suits, man, they slick as ice. Snapping on the beat, ain't that so nice?